Ladies and gentlemen, I repeat to you, this is not a drill. We also got new merch, so if you want to check it out on the stream, we're going to be doing Mama Did Round 100. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not a drill. Transit Battle Royale is in the works for Black Ops 2 on PC. Now, a lot of people don't actually know how this is going to work, so today's video is just going to be clarifying all the information about what I know so far. And one of my most exciting parts about this whole thing, guys, is that it is going to be releasing this summer. The wait is not going to be that long, and unfortunately it will be only on PC for Plutonium users. I will be making a video once that comes out to help show you guys how to download it and all of that. But anyways, let's just get straight into the details here. One of the craziest parts about this is that, like I said, it's coming to the whole map of Transit. It's not just one subsection, and it's coming this summer for Plutonium. I will be making a tutorial guide on my channel how to download it when it comes out. It should be already beta testing right now. It'll be coming out within the next couple weeks by my man named Gerard. Big ups to my man named Gerard. We love that man. He's an absolute legend. He's the one that's modding and kind of heading this whole project, and I think it is going to be an absolute exciting masterpiece. Now, a lot of you guys on Twitter have been giving me a bunch of range of ideas. Like, some of you guys are like, oh, it's gonna be like a 1v9 war, 1v99 war zone, or it's gonna be like Turd or something. But nah, hold on, don't turn off the dopamine in your brain. This is gonna be some of the craziest things. We've got a couple details. Okay, so first off, let's get into this. It's a maximum of 8 players. Now, hold on before you get mad. Listen, I think 8 players on Transit is going to be a lot when you hear about the mechanics of the way that this Battle Royale works, and also when you hear about the way that everything is sort of planned out. There's a lot of BR elements, so it's not just like Grief. There are definite BR elements from Warzone, especially that are coming out, like buy stations, like certain different customization with the character selection before you even load into the game. That's a really cool thing that they're also adding. And again, there's also a gulag mechanic. Oh my gosh, there's so many things to explain, but hold on, before you even get there, there's an 8-player maximum, but there's also a 2-player minimum. So it's similar to Last Man Standing in a Battle Royale sense, where you can play with only 2 people and make it an incredibly satisfying experience. So again, also, there will be no PvP. I guess I haven't mentioned that yet. It's like Grief, but hold on, before any of that turns off any dopamine in your brain, this is going to be an insane mode, and this is why. Imagine Grief on Transit, right? On the whole map of Transit with 8 players, even up to 2 players. There's going to be buy stations on every single area. There's going to be different loot that you can randomly acquire. There's going to be no jug, and there's going to be only armor, which makes it incredibly difficult because, you know, with Grief, when you're playing Grief and you've got Juggernaut, it's just too hard. It takes too long. And that's why with an armor system on a Battle Royale game like this, it would absolutely work. There's going to be, like I said, buy stations, legendary loot boxes with all these different types of variations where you get money to either buy points, and you can get challenges also like in Warzone. There's a ton of different things, but what makes the game mode fun, in my opinion, is that they are going to be adding a storm mechanic, and this is one of the things I thought Grief really missed out on. With Grief, there's no real point to detrimenting other players, and in Grief there are 2 ways to detriment players. 1, you shoot them to stun them, or 2, you knife them to bump them out of place. And the coolest part about that is basically my man Gerard is taking those 2 iconic movesets from Grief and making them useful by adding in a storm. And when you've got 8 players hoarding with all their zombies and they don't got pack-punch weapons, it's going to take a lot of skill and a lot of perk placements and a lot of knowledge to bump certain players out, to get the zombies to chase after them, to shoot and stun players so that you're following the circle as you're going. It's very similar to the Togger Totem last step of the Easter egg, where it's just going to be this action-packed amount of crazy bullshit going on. Plus, you got the Transit Lava, so you have to watch out for that. Plus, there's going to be fog. Plus, there's going to be denizens. There's going to be so many things. And on top of that, the gulag mechanic, if you die, you will turn into a turned zombie that goes after other players. There's so many incredible ideas into this that it makes me astounded that Treyarch has not done this sooner. Like, I'm genuinely so shocked that this is finally coming out for 2020. It's coming out this summer, and I'm going to upload a ton of videos onto this on my channel. I really want it to be its own major thing. If you guys enjoy it, then I will definitely enjoy it. I've been sent a couple screenshots and gameplay that I think I'm going to post more up on my stream later today, so make sure you come and check that out. We're doing Mob the Dead round 100. But yeah, it's going to be such an incredible experience when we get into it, and it's basically a glorified version of Last Man Standing, but it's more scavenger conquest type, where you're going to have to scavenge for certain stuff. You're going to have to not only just hit the mystery box, but you're going to be looking for loot. You're going to be trying not to die. You're also going to be trying, there's no jugs, so you're looking for armor constantly. You're looking for guns to stun people with and then knife them out. You're looking for better melee weapons. There's a lot of progression, and there's also a lot of skill involved without any player versus player even being active, where you're not shooting people to kill them, you're shooting them for a strategic purpose. And that is why I think this takes all of Grief's mechanics and makes them completely useful and incredibly fun. And like I said, there's going to be character selections. There's probably going to be people that you can unlock while you're playing. They're going to be updating it with certain game modes like Plunder later on, and that is why, chat, I am beyond excited for something like this to happen. Like, the competition truly is going to be endless, and there's going to be so many fun new additions into this that I hope it really introduces a new wave of PC players onto the game. And like I said, they can't do 200 players, they can't do anything like that with Warzone, but the amount of actual content that you could get out of this is insane. And like I said, any updates that you guys comment down on this comment section video below, anything that you guys say at all, I will bring it up with the mod developer, and we can definitely hash things out and try and make the best possible Transit Battle Royale mode that has ever been made. And genuinely, I am so excited. I think this is making Transit such a more alive and vibrant experience, while not necessarily making it crazy. Also, there's going to be the bus, so it'd be cool if, like, there's a storm mechanic and it's on the bus, and you gotta fight while you're in the bus, and you gotta knock people out of the bus. Like, oh my gosh. The ideas and possibilities are endless, and that is why, chat, when this comes out, your boy will be on it immediately, and I will be streaming it for you guys. I was shocked when I first did it too. I know a lot of people on Twitter are in disbelief. Listen, I'm going crazy too just thinking about it, but it makes me so beyond excited. So think of it like this, guys. It's like this glorified Grief version with turned elements, with Last Man Standing, with Warzone elements as well, and you also have the Storm, and it's going to be incredibly exciting. There's going to be a mad dash to try and get all the best guns with the most rate of fire, so you can stun people longer and knife them out of the circle. And just, it's all going to be based about skill, timing, killing the zombies, watching out for the lava, watching out for the denizens, and I could not be more excited to upload this for you guys. So again, make sure you guys comment what you guys think. Maybe you guys are interested in getting to a PC on BO2. Again, like I said, I will be making a tutorial for how to download it. It won't be that difficult, and honestly, I'm beyond excited. It is really truly taking the Last Man Standing approach and evolving it into a massive and large map. And hopefully, Treyarch has got something like that in store for Call of Duty 2020, because if they don't, I don't even know. And like I said, the server stability will be always on. You're gonna have mod developers, so if any sort of glitches or any bugs come by while you're playing this game mode, it won't be that big of a deal, in my opinion. And again, a lot of the things are going to be reworked and balanced. I actually got sent a whole list of all the perks, so I'm just going to name them out right now. We've got Who's Who, which is actually going to be your self-revive mechanic, like in Warzone, which is pretty cool. Again, you got Double Tap, Stamina, Deadshot, Speed Cola, PhD Flopper, Armor Upgrade, which basically gives you another armor slot, which is, I think, fully Juggernaut, which is 250 health. And then Discount Cola, which makes it so that you can buy things for less. Everything will be on the top left corner, as you can see in the screenshot here. You're going to have your health, you're going to have your perks, and you're going to have your loot. It's going to look very similar to a Black Ops 2 mod menu, but unfortunately with the custom shaders and all of that, that is unfortunately the only thing that they can do right now. So again, keep that in mind. And listen, I'm going to name out a lot of the stuff because there's 2 chests at random that could be legendary and spawn with higher chances of loot. So you have all the ranges of the guns from Black Ops 2 up to like the Galil, the War Machine, the Ballistic Knife, the Executioner. You're also going to spawn in with with the ballistic knife, that is also a good thing to keep in mind, because you have to kill zombies and make it fast, and also make sure you're keeping up with other players. I think it's going to be an incredible experience when it comes out. Like, if you can't tell already, you can also get max ammos from a lot of the loot spots. You can also get a couple thousand points. So you're going to also have to think while you're playing, okay, do I want to keep going, or do I want to maybe hunt for the legendary loot to get and kill other players, or do I want to completely go for players right now? Your health also regenerates exactly like in Warzone. It's the armor that doesn't, which makes it so that you really have to play safe here, and you have to play to win. And I think that is exactly what a battle royale should be, not just for kills. You can also get money from the loot. You can get random perks, you can get armor, you can get different upgraded items, you can get more ammo. There's a bunch of different things, like I said. And again, it's all going to be based down onto preference. It's like Warzone. It doesn't really matter what gun you bring into the fight, it's as long as you're skilled with that fight. I know there's some sort of Chinese quote that I'm thinking about where it's like the master is better with the pencil than the novice is with the sword or something. So I don't know what to say about that, but that just came into my mind. But anyways, guys, I think that is going to be where I end it for today's video. If you are excited, please make sure to tell me down in the comment section below. Make sure to check out the stream. We've got new merch. Like I said, oh, it's right there. Oh, it's right there. But anyways, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see y'all in the next one, baby.